I feel some kind of way. I feel some kind of way. What's up, everybody? My name is Leihua, and welcome to the Superfina channel. I am a Hawaii variety content creator, host of podcasts across worlds, and I stream on twitch.tv/Leihua Superfina. Today, we are reacting to the strongest sage with the weakest crest. And if you like anime reactions, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell so you can be notified on the next upload. And if you like to support the channel, we got channel membership, Patreon, and merchandise. Link to those are below. We are reacting to The Strongest Sage, episode 1 and 2. Yeah, I feel like it needs to be both episodes because sometimes the first episode is a little rocky for people, right? And you just want to see both at the same time, just in case. Give it a chance. Now, I've read the manga. This was a light novel, and then there's like a manga adaptation. Now there's an anime adaptation. I've read the manga. I like the manga. It's actually an interesting story. There's like some twists here and there. There's some humor, and the protagonist, he gets frustrated multiple times, and you just want to see how he overcomes it. And it's kind of humorous that he's struggling. But I am curious how the anime goes, so let's watch this. This animation's looking good, yo! Shoot! What is with animes last season, this season looking so good? Creation, power, rapid firing. You know, for some reason, I really like isekais that show like magic crests, magic circles. Whoa, 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 whoa. They skip stuff. Why did they skip stuff? Are they going to do flashbacks? I feel some kind of way. I feel some kind of way. They better do some flashbacks. I'm just saying. keyword. Enchantments are poorly made. She's so cute. The scene isn't as good without showing the precedence of the story. They're just throwing in that his crest is the crest of failure. I'm gonna give this a chance. I'm gonna give this a chance. I have They're both socially awkward. He's like, let me show you my skills. So I'm assuming they can't see the magic circles. Yeah, it works. Natty is a reincarnated sage. You don't want no basic enchanter. Okay, so earlier in the previous scene, I was gonna say I have an urge to explain things because you're just like leaving so much out. Like, the whole reason why this is like, oh wow! I have an urge to explain why these are important. But I'm thinking that they're going to explain it later on in the episode. So I'm just going to give the show a chance. Let them talk for themselves. You know, I could be just jumping to conclusions that they're just blatantly skipping things and we'll never address them. Yeah, who are you? Like, even this part, like, they don't, like, talk about his family beforehand, but then his family is being talked about. So it's like, so what he's doing with the magic circles, he's enchanting them with non-verbally. So everybody thinks that this is just his physical prowess. They don't know he's using enchantment. Oh, okay, he's explaining things. Good, 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 good. Crest of glory. Okay, so they're explaining things. Okay, it's being explained. What's going on? Why they keep calling his thing Crest of Failure? For some reason, when I was reading the manga, I didn't get a sense of this pairing, but it's pretty blatant in the anime. It's blatant. So keep in mind, there is a first academy and a second academy for reasons. Wow, he's like totally singling him out. He's like totally saying that out loud. Why someone your age is so powerful. Wordless spells is the lost casting style. Oh, you've been wanting to revive wordless spell. I should know that. See, the first academy. Inter-school competition. We got some tournaments going on, y'all. Gotta have a tournament in these type of stories, right? That's our Matty. Wow, he like did two. Did did you miss multiple times? Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could hear the audio, but doing that is like bad. She goes, no, no. She puts so much oomph into her efforts. You guys are touching hands. You're touching hands. No. magical chosen ones. Demon level power. They look so skeevy. He's not human. Very interesting how the demon patronizes him for having a failure crest. Deactivated the spell before chanting. Forget your incantation again. Demons in the world who brought wordless incantation to decline. And here we go. Misfit Demon Academy. It's a demon! Wait, his name is Devilis? Wow, he knows how they do it step by step. He's like, I don't think so. Stay put. Yep, all by himself. You know what? I feel like in the manga, they didn't really show what he looked like in his previous life. Okay, this was supposed to be in episode 1 too, I think. So as I was saying, this really fast forward the story, and I don't think they're going to cover some of this stuff. I don't see it compared to what I saw in the preview of episode 2. So what happened is in the past he was trying to get as strong as he could. And when I was reading the manga, it showed his struggle. Now in the anime, it was like, oh, I reached my limit. Okay. And then you saw all those like big magic circles. And then fast forward to when he's riding a cart to the academy. So when I was reading the manga, it showed that in his previous life that he was frustrated. Like he was powerful, he was strong, and he was really frustrated that he hit his threshold, like he was capped, and he was like, I'm going to reincarnate myself and make sure in my next life I'm gonna get the 4th crest so I won't hit a cap. That's what they showed in the manga. In the beginning, like this was like the very beginning, and then they showed his reincarnation. Like he's like, okay, this is my new life, this is how the world is, this is what's happening. But for some reason, the crest that I thought was so powerful is known as the crest of failure. And he was like kind of like frustrated. It's like, why is there this discrimination? Kind of like Misfit Demon Academy. But he's like, you know, whatever. I know this is the powerful crest. This is the OP crest. Like, he knows. And he continues what he's doing. He's training. And then he has, like, an older brother who has, I believe it was the crest of glory, who has the known good, powerful crest. And there's, like, a whole discrimination going on between those two. And there's actually 3 of them. There's Matt and his 2 brothers. There, I believe there's her older brother. And then there's the middle brother that has the good crest, I believe. And they were mentioning his father, right? His father's well known. And so they were in that family. They were making Matt's brother with the, quote, good crest, quote, to be the heir. Like, they brought him up like he was spoiled, right? He was totally showed favoritism. And the older brother was neglected, you know? So Matt kind of proved that even though he had the crest of failure, he was better. He was better than his brother who has the crest of glory. And because he showed him up or proved them wrong that he shouldn't base things off of the crest, the older brother, who should be the rightful heir, became the heir. Yeah, and then there's like a thing going on where the brother's like, you know what? Even though you have the crest of failure, I'm going to support you, and I'll be there for you. And Matt's like, okay, thanks, big bro. And that was the end of it. And they haven't touched on that for a really long time. And then they go forward. He goes to the academy, and that's where him being able to enchant things is cool, because he actually developed his skills in enchantment and such, and he got to a point where he did really advanced enchantments and such, and that's why he's saying, oh, I was just doing basic stuff. I'm like, I've done horror stuff, okay? Like, this is nothing. That's what he was trying to say, but because we didn't see him developing his skills and such, we weren't really able to appreciate his basic enchantments. Oh gosh. Wait, why are you doing the explanation now? Why didn't you do that in episode 1? This is exactly what I was talking about. The flashbacks! They actually did the flashbacks! Episode 2. The strongest sage enters the dungeon. Oh, this is going to be interesting how they explain about dungeons. It's quite interesting. Oh, she hugged him! How affectionate! But The reason why they're close like this is because of the training they did. Single-handedly defeated a demon. That's because the demons nerfed y'all. Over the thousands of years, y'all got nerfed. Oh, I like this. Okay, last episode was like so cryptic, but this one he's actually explaining his goals, his priorities. So thank God. So basically, he's totally taking advantage of their lack of knowledge. Because they were all demons. Several hundred years ago, they first appeared. I like this explanation. Even though some of this stuff was like the shock factors in the story, if they didn't like skip episodes, it would have been like, what? But they're explaining a lot of this stuff in the beginning. I'm wondering how far they're going in the story. I'm assuming they're going pretty far in the story. A mere 3 months? And note, he's saying all this like it's simple, but they all think this is um complicated stuff. No one knows how to use it. And it turns out to be a soda he made in his past life. Okay, yeah, so the other thing is I believe in his past life he died older. So when he was frustrated in his past life, he, you know, it took his whole life to get to where he was, and it still wasn't enough. So that's where his frustration was. And right now, he's exceeded the level of his previous life at such a young age. And he's stoked about it, okay? So to add context to this, in his previous life, he's always been a loner. Like, he's like, I'm gonna get stronger by myself. And he's always been sort of like that person who's like, okay, if you're gonna be noisy, if you're gonna like get in my way, go away. So his lack of socializing from his previous life transferred here. So any socializing he's doing now is awkward for him, and he's nervous if he's doing it right or not. Perfect! Her crest is better for enchantments than combat. It works out. It's like their interests are overlapping with their crests. Sort of like blessings in Banished from the Hero's Party. Okay, so I thought they did dungeon stuff before the competition. He must have just been training them really hard before the competition and not dungeons. I'll fetch one. It's such a teeny weeny monster. Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy, girl. You got this. Oh, she just learned how to manipulate the motion of her arrow. Hit 2 monsters with 1 shot. So she's like, monsters, where you way at? I need to practice. Girl, you're being a bit enthusiastic. Oh, dang, she is so calm. They're like synonyms of indestructible. And they just made ore. He's a crafter, yo. We got a crafter here. We are gathering and crafting. Mmm. I think it's so funny that all these monsters are tiny. What is this, the 10th floor too? I would think that the monsters would get bigger. Like in picking up girls in a dungeon. Danmachi. That is a very good pendant. Why did he make that pendant in his past life if he normally worked by himself? Oh, he was doing it for himself. But also worked with party members too. My bad. Oh, she did a redirection thing. Very good, very good. Teamwork, teamwork. 25th floor. Wait, the deepest is 23? Guys, God of Magic. Now, in the manga, and probably the light novel, he was mentioned earlier. I wonder if they're gonna explain more about Gaius in this episode, or are they gonna wait for the next episode, like they did this time? Lay the floor, boss. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. And he had to go really far down. This is kind of giving me some of Spider So What vibes. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Oh, he got himself eaten. Okay, I don't remember this part, but that's pretty cool. I wish it would show, like, the health bar. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that was really cool. This was a cool scene, y'all. Why do these demons look so anorexic? Are they starving? Episode 2 was a lot better in the explanation. Thank goodness. But still, like, they left things out. Like, I feel like the whole reveal is going to be about Gaius, the god of magic. Because before, like in the manga, maybe the light novel too, the reveal was the whole thing about the demons infiltrating the human society for hundreds of years and discontinuing wordless magic, wordless enchanting. But they totally showed that in the first episode, and now they're doing like a little mention of Gaius, and it's like, okay, is he going to be the reveal? Like, who guys is, what guys did, and blah, 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 blah. So, I really don't know where they're going with this, but I do know what's coming up. I may not remember every detail, as you could see. Like, I was like, oh yeah, they totally trained before the competition. Apparently, they didn't train before the competition. But besides that, well, they did train, but not dungeon training. You know what I mean? But besides that, I really like the animation, like the fighting scenes. I am getting like Misfit Demon Academy, some spiders, so what vibes, and maybe World's Finest Assassin vibes too. I'm liking it. Like the animation is really good. I'm just it's the story. Like even if I didn't know about the stories beforehand, I would have been kind of like thrown off in the first episode. But like, wait, this totally feels like we jumped into something. This feels like something got fast forward because I know in Serik and Soki, I felt that things got fast forward. Like we could tell. This one, yeah, it's pretty blatant. Oh yeah, it also reminds me of Serik and Soki too. Yeah. Yeah. Something about when they're using magic circles. Yeah. But besides that, what do you guys think? What do you think about episode 1 and 2? And what do you, if you've read the manga and the light novel, what do you guys think? Like, do you think this anime is gonna do it justice, or do you think the anime is like WTF? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you guys thought about the videos. And if you want to talk outside of YouTube, there is a Discord. Link is in the description. I also stream on twitch.tv/superfina. Outside of YouTube and Twitch, I host podcasts across worlds where we talk about anime, manga, and other things you're interested in. If you like podcasts like that, link to the podcast is in the description. We're available on all platforms. My name is Leihua, and this is the Superfina channel reacting to The Strongest Sage episode 1 and 2. Hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Laters!